Hey guys, Simpzy here. Welcome to another episode of my Total War Rome 2 Suebi campaign. Now, this is episode 20, the big 2-0. Now, we have 7 armies in frame at the moment, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a crash. Obviously now, you guys would have known that we're pushing upon northern Greece. We're going to be pushing into southern Greece, Athens and Sparta as well. So, we currently have 5 armies in frame here, my god. So, we don't want to besiege Pella because they have a garrison of 15. They also have some, 2 ships, navy, and they have 3 lots of Greek Scorpion, 3 lots of Greek Ballista, and 2 lots of Onagers. So, this is what I'm going to do. I have 1 army here blocking this. I'm not too sure if it's going to bring this other army out, but I do have my spies here who have just been peppering this army. I do have reinforcements here as well. So what I have a full stack of my my cavalry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this army around. We're going to attack this army out here. It's outside of the city, so I'm hoping it will be a land battle. So I'm just going to go military-wise as well. While we're talking about it, we've got 2 armies here, and over at Illyria, we currently have an army here. And we're going to be attacking the Etruscans very shortly. Now, fuck me, stupid me. I didn't end up realizing that, okay, you got to take the provinces. I was thinking, oh, yeah, we only need to take Carthage. No, I was under the assumption again. I just got to not to assume, guys, that it is specifically for the military victory, we need to hold 80 settlements. So not under military allies or vassals, we have to hold. So we're going to have to betray the Iberians, which is shit, but what are you going to do? So they're going to be the last. So once we get to our last 4 settlements, we're going to take, so we have to take quite had a shit. We're going to have to take Ars, Numantia, and we'll be able to take that off Carthage quite easily, but yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing as the Adenti have Massilia and whatnot. So, let's fight this battle. Now, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a crash here, because there are quite a few armies coming into the field. Okay, so it's not. We are playing on the grassland, so we do have reinforcements within our sword masters, and we also have our cavalry coming in. And we're not fighting the garrison army and the army inside. I don't know if you've noticed, so there's only 1 army there. So we do outnumber them quite significantly, because I reckon the auto resolve will give us better odds than actually playing it, because obviously when you play on the field, you take more casualties besieging a settlement. You lose more casualties from arrow towers, ballista, just people getting absolutely knackered, and just getting caught out than you would a normal battle. So what we're going to do now is we're going to defeat this first army on the field. Then we're going to keep on besieging and then go with the auto resolve at Pella. So we're still getting a pretty big battle, but we will lose way less troops. So obviously we've got a lot of rounded swordsmen here. They actually are quite good now with our technology bonuses, and they are silver chevron. We have 4 lots of spearmen, 2 lots of ballista, 1 lot of cavalry, and 2 lots of archers. Now, this army does have a lot of cavalry and melee. So they've got some mercenary peltasts. These aren't the royals. So they've got 3 lots of normal. They have quite a lot of cavalry, but we do have a full stack of cavalry coming in. They have 1 lot of thorax swordsmen, which are a really good balanced unit. They're probably better than my rounded swords, most definitely. But there's only 1 unit. They look like they have some pikemen here, and they have some periodic hoplites and some normal hoplites as well. I'm assuming these are, I think these are these 3 units. Oh, we got some hoplites here as well. So, no, we're not going to go with fog. We're going to go with a dry day. Okay, so there is their army. My reinforcements are coming from over here. I would imagine that, I'm hoping this is the cavalry because it's basically like behind them. But we'll soon find out regardless. So, we're going to put my swordsman. Basically, it was nearly perfect, I think. I wanted to spread out just that tad more. And then put it up. Okay, so we'll put my spearmen on the flanks to protect the cavalry, because there is going to be a lot of cavalry coming. We also have counter cavalry tactics with these units. Okay, so archers can go with a kind of just a stretch formation in the guts. They usually just go straight for the front. So I'm going to put my cavalry here, and I'm going to put my ballista just behind on flammable shot. Is this line too thin? No, it should be right once reinforcements arrive. And then there's just I've got some scout riders here that can just sit with my general. There are more cavalry on this side, so I'm going to put my cavalry on this side more orientated. So, let's start the battle, shall we? So, it looks like my cavalry's coming in on this side. Perfect. Absolutely bloody perfect. Riders of the Riddermark. Wow, wow, wow. Na na na. Lord of the Rings style, I guess. And then we got my raw reinforcements coming in just behind them. So it looks like they're going with a charge. Okay, so what do we have here? My armored swordsman. So what I want to do is my master swordsman. I want you guys just to double time it. You can make the second line. And is that all you're deploying? Yeah, it looks like it. If they get there before they get engaged, I might actually make them the front line. Okay, so on my ballista now to just try hit the main unit, to hit them in the guts. So what's on the flanks here? Citizen cavalry and skirmishers. Okay, so what I want to do now is the whole army isn't here, is it? That's why. I was going to say, where are my horse archers? We don't actually have any horse archers because they didn't get deployed. Only my melee cavalry did. So we're going to have to move these guys in and use them as best we can, I guess. This cavalry army just really just helps out quite a lot. So we're going to try hit them, obviously. So it looks like my generals are going to rally up here. But they're slowly getting there, my units. Okay, looks like my cavalry's going to engage them. What are these? Thessalian cavalry. They probably got better cavalry than me, but because we just outnumber them so much, it should be alright. So what's this coming at us with? Shield bearers, so we're going to have to watch out for them, of course. We are actually being routed here, so yeah, just try hit these guys from the sides and behind. It is kind of fruitless running after skirmish cavalry, but if we can get them trapped, it should be quite alright. Okay, so try get these Thessalian cavalry. Those citizen cavalry are probably going to carve us up quite a bit. But distracting them should be okay. Okay, so it looks like most of the other cavalry is on this side. There's a cavalry unit they're going for us. So yeah, go on counter cavalry tactics. Because there's a lot of Thessalian cavalry there that's kind of routing. Okay, so we are continuing to hit them. Let's actually now go with a charge. Try break the units now. Okay. So it looks like they routed, and we're going to hit their skirmishers from behind. I want my... I don't know who I should hit. Just try hit their skirmishers, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna get my archers. Oh, I was gonna say to hit there, but no, we're alright. We just need to get rid of these units. Okay. We really shouldn't have that many. We just need to pick these cavalry units off. It looks like we're out of ammo anyway. We need to take these shield bearers pretty head on. Ooh. Okay, so go with 2. Okay. I think we might have won this now. Bring that cavalry over here so we can hit those guys from behind. Even though we do have units flanking, it doesn't help to get some more cavalry support. But this army didn't last long, did it? And that leaves us a lot less in the city. We're going to knock over more of my own troops anyway. But we've surrounded them. And a victory. So we'll end the battle there. A decisive one at that. My god, it'll be interesting to see how much we lose. We deployed 6,785. We lost 359 on the battlefield. We killed 1,365. So they deployed 1,446 and they lost 1,367 on the field. They killed 359 and we lost 359. So, really, it was the majority. Well, we only lost 10 to friendly fire, which is really good. It's not good that they did kill 300, but I guess that's still, we still killed 1,000 on top of them. It was their mercenary cavalry that did the most. See, look at this. The thorax swordsmen only got 7. The hoplites didn't even get a kill. The general unit got 11. 3, 1, 3. Yeah. The peltasts, the mercenary, and the peasants didn't get barely any kills. But yeah, 39, 75 was due to my cavalry chasing them. My ballista, 146, 127, 154. Oh no, they got a fair amount of kills. My swordsman did as well. Maybe my cavalry didn't get as much kills as what I would have thought. But we didn't actually deploy all my... We only deployed half of each army coming in for some reason. I don't know. But now we've defeated that army, and that's just left Pella even more open because we're going to get a better order resolve with the siege now. And to be quite honest, I actually probably preferred to fight on the field. It's always different. The sieges kind of get long and protracted and kind of boring, to be quite honest. So we will besiege Pella now. Once we've taken Greece, we'll be nearly at our victory conditions, and then we can end the campaign. We'll actually be pretty close to our economical. I'm going with the military, of course. I have been for the majority of the game. But I'll just quickly show you the economical ones in a sec. But yeah. What a victory that is. And not that I will go with that army, but I guess we can push more in. I guess it gives us a little bit more movement time. So, we're going to do a save, because I can just see us selling out, and then it just, going to besiege, I can just see it just crashing. So what we're going to do is, we're going to go with our objectives. Obviously, you know the military objectives. Economical is only 50 settlements, we currently have 65. Raise or sack 25, we currently have 45. Completely control the following provinces, which we do. Maintain trade relations with 15 factions, we currently with 10. Obviously, we had to stop with Egypt, Sparta, and Macedon, and Rhodes, so that's why. Hold at least one of every strategical resource. The only resource we don't have is marble, and the only 2 factions that produce marble that I know of are Sparta. I think that's, yes, it's actually in Sparta, and marble is produced over here. So I was nearly better off to keep that settlement, just to get that a boost of income, because that's why we're so a prominent trade nation, as you see here. Oh, wow, it's gone down quite significantly. It was nearly, we've nearly lost 50,000. 5,000 worth of trade because of we don't have trade with Egypt and whatnot anymore. Okay, obviously because the tax is rather high. My settlements I recently took aren't quite happy. But at the moment, if I put it down, we could be in a bit of strife, I think. Yeah, we actually go negative. So I'm going to keep it there for the time being. just because I want to convert the populace. But I guess that's going to be okay once those buildings are built, so no, I'm going to keep it up. Okay, so we are going to besiege Pella now. The army inside. Yeah. Well, we are going to get better on the auto resolve, like I said, and we already fought a battle outside. So we'll go with a balanced. And we've taken Pella officially. My god, the Macedonians did put up a pretty big stance. So how many did we lose? We deployed 9,169 and we lost 1,386. So we lost 1,300 to their 4,440. We are going to raise the city. Because I actually found it's actually probably useful at this point in time. But yeah, we have taken Pella. We still have Apollonia and Larissa to take. So let's continue just to keep on pushing from our advance. Okay, so it looks like the Spartans have sallied up an army. What's in this army? Okay. We do have a lot of horsemen that can sit just behind them. They are quite weakened down because of that siege. So let's just hope that this Spartan force, will these guys be able to hold it? I'm sure we're going to find out in the next episode, guys. So, can you get a force march? No, not yet. So we do have Breton Games currently occupied. In one term, we're going to have new settlement buildings and also a lot of holy trees and whatnot. So, we're going to continue to push upon Greece and try to take as many of them as possible. We might have a battle against the Spartans, or we might have a battle against the Etruscans in the next episode. But thank you guys for watching if you watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. Guys, I'd really appreciate it if you took a small time out of your day to leave a like. I would really much appreciate it. I do put a lot of effort into these videos, and a simple like really does go a long way in pushing my channel out there and exposing me to new subscribers and whatnot. I would really appreciate it. So thanks a bunch, guys. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.